Welcome to the show, it's Doc and Ray. Burning rubber, blowing smoke all day. From the pitch to the strip, we rev it high. We're talking burnouts, and we're not shy. Engines roar and the tires scream. Living that burnout car dream. We're here to win, never backing down. And when the smoke clears, we wear the crown. Just a tip and we're hitting hard. Spinning wheels and breaking hearts. With a twist to the key and a foot on the floor. We're bringing the heat like never before. Burnout cars and driver fame. Running through fire, taking the flame. Just a tip and we've got it all. From burnout cops to the mental call.
What's going on, guys? I'm your old mate, Dr. Cuts. This is Encyclopedia Ray. You're watching Just the Tippin' on tour 24 still. We just happen to have been brought back to our Tauranga studios by the bestest cunts in the world, Shaun Jury and hashtag calm in the world. Thank you, guys.
Fucking happy to be home.
Appreciate you.
Fucking shot by that.
Yep.
Fucking fists up everywhere.
Fists up everywhere.
Fists
Oh
up
my God.
everywhere.
It's so good to be home. So good to be home. And we got Shaun back in the studio after recently winning NZ #1 pro ticket to Summer Nats 37 in Australia next year, bro.
Do.
That needs another fucking round of applause. Do you want to say something now, bro?
How's it feel to be a bloomin' when you're going to Summer Nats, brother? How's it? What's the feels?
Tell you what, let's take us right there, right now. What the fuck was going through your mind when you heard you won?
About as much as there is now.
Right.
Like, not much. I don't think it's even sunk in yet.
Right.
Like, we were just... The biggest achievement for us was winning that trophy.
Yeah.
Did you not?
Almost bigger than it's pretty much bigger than the Summer Nats, really.
So we were stoked to win the trophy.
Yeah.
And in our opinion, you know, Summer Nats is a goal.
Yes.
But that was a bonus for us winning the trophy. Winning the trophy.
Fair call too. So in our last interview with you, it was we hope we don't see you at our Summer Nats 37 party. So we're not going to see you at the Summer Nats 37 party, bro.
No.
How good?
No, I didn't want to drive to Tauranga. We thought it's a long way.
Plane flight to Aussie's way easier.
Bit of a pain in the arse, eh?
Yeah. No, that'd be cool. Oh, and you will see me there, but just
on the television.
Yeah,
just on the television.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, maybe.
Mate. But come on, go through your feelings though, as your thoughts on Summer Nats. Like it must be, it's a big thing, right? Like there's so much involved.
Yeah, so it's massive. I actually don't know what my thoughts are. I've never been to Summer Nats to even know what to expect other than like here, but like 30,000 times bigger.
Yeah, right.
And way more
Scalers.
I guess.
Way more bogan. Yeah, you're probably right.
I actually have no idea what
So
what to expect
other than everything has 2,000 horsepower and methanol.
Yes, right. You're a little bit anxious, maybe, or you're excited.
No, we're definitely excited.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It'll all become real when we get there, I guess. And
well, it's reality because the blooming car's already on its way.
Yeah.
Like that,
So
that side of it's.
I think one thing that I sort of noticed, because you're obviously following you guys on social media, that you guys really probably out of the cars that are going had the biggest prep to get your car ready to go, right? Yeah. Hayden's car hasn't really been out a lot lately, do you know what I mean, as much as yours. And it's been prepped many times before, so he knows exactly what's going on. The other Hayden's car, Swanger, he's constantly blowing the arse off it and getting it repainted and ready to go. He's been prepping some of those things for a little while.
Yeah.
You had 4 weeks minus the fact that you competed at Club Fest the week after Auto Fest.
Yeah.
So you had 3 weeks to prep your car for the container. Can you give us a rundown on what that was like? Because that was going to be pretty hectic.
Yeah, so to be fair, the car was pretty unloved. As we talked about last time, I was building a brand new stock car. So all of our time, money, effort, energy went into the stock car. and the Burnout car was kind of pushed to the side, and then the week before Autofest we dragged it out and was stoked that it still goes, pretty much.
Barra power.
Knowing that when we parked it there, it was going good. But
So were you expecting or wanting to win the ticket? Or was your goal
always
just a
want
cup?
always want to, and we went there to put our best foot forward.
Right.
But honestly, didn't think it was going to happen. Yeah, don't know, but it happened, and we're happy with that. But I don't know how it happened. Like
Well, it's
the car performed how it should,
you
and it
performed
didn't
how it
bloody
should,
break
the
down.
car,
So
absolutely. So and you did everything right. You know, there's scoring involved, there's judging involved,
yeah, definitely.
and you've got to tick all the boxes and not tick a certain amount of other boxes.
Yep.
And then you come out at the end with a fucking score, and you know, when we look back at the videos, it's pretty obvious why you won. You know, you had everything tipped. The tipping was fucking great, bro. I love that tipping. It was like
Fuck, it was tough.
tough little
so
fucking
tough.
thing and a bit of a backy type going on. It was fucking cool, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, so the whole thing really fitted together to produce that.
Oh yeah, definitely. And it was really cool having Ricky with me because
Yeah.
every time I would go somewhere, he would be going like this and pointing to make sure I
right.
went over there as well.
Yes. Good,
And
good.
and that's what you need sometimes. Just
Yes,
sometimes you have a brain fart and forget about.
Well, you're in that big ass fucking moment. You know.
Yeah. So that was really cool. So that obviously helped a lot. Having
Yeah.
someone else in the car pointing where to go.
Yeah.
And especially him. You know,
Yeah.
being through, you know, you'd been in, we saw it obviously from, we were opposite us. We saw you blimmin' over the blimmin' bonnet of full on, you know,
Oh,
for
definitely.
all that duration of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to get him back on the pad, you know, like, as well as worry about yourself.
Yeah.
So you did
But
that and more.
That's what you do, though.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
exactly what you do.
Yep.
So keep going back into your prep then.
Yeah.
We've got to take our car away, and these are the things you got to do. And you had a phone conversation with customs or not customs scrutineering.
Yeah, we did have
That kind of stuff.
So when we had that, we'd already done a lot of the work that the scrutineering had said that we wanted. So
Right.
it would be the first time in 10 or 12 years that car's had indicators and a horn. But yeah, so the biggest thing for us was we had a few mechanical things to fix, but most of it was panel and paint because I haven't given the car any love
Right.
in probably a couple of years.
Yeah, sure.
I was just patching it up and sending it
Bit of rubber to pull out from underneath.
a little bit. Eh? A
I
lot
seen,
of mud.
I seen it up in the air.
A lot of mud.
Yeah.
I went to Whangarei Speedway and did a burnout comp last season.
Right.
It rained while we were there.
Okay. Right.
And I didn't want to get towed across the track by a tow truck, so I committed every time getting across there. So,
On the rims.
on the
Back
rims,
on the rims.
and on the tyres getting out there. And
shit.
so there was a layer of rubber, a layer of mud, a layer of rubber, a layer of mud. And I think we went through 4 sets that day. So
Oh, shit.
there was 4 layers of that.
So
Well,
that
then-
was, what was that, a whole day in itself, just cleaning that shit out from underneath or what?
Yeah, so it was one solid day of water blasting and cleaning, and then Carmen and Kylie spent probably 2 or 3 nights
Wicked.
and afternoons scraping
Chipping away.
and chipping
Wow,
away.
good on you, hashtag calm.
Hashtag calm in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the blimmin', what you didn't mention was the windscreen, because
Windscreen.
she'd been running
Windscreen.
a Perspex windscreen.
Yep.
You had to replace the windscreen, which we have in the studio now.
Yep.
I mean, it's
Oh,
going to go
sorry,
up.
Rico.
We've only just got back. You all realise that, so, you know.
Yeah,
She got a
well,
few blimmin' OG stickers on there, blimmin'
Yep.
limiter on there. One of the OGs.
You were literally an hour, 0.5 or something through the door recording this. But, you know, that's what
so
you
we
do
do.
when you're fucking media legends like we currently are.
So, yeah, the windscreen replacement, you got to blimmin' organise that. That's...
Yep. That was actually a big thanks to Dwight. He organised that windscreen for
Mr.
us.
McAwesome.
So
So
that
there
cool.
was actually an E-Series screen around somewhere, not too bad.
one of his contacts found it and then
Good
gave
work.
us the windscreen and the glue and the primer and that.
Yeah, wicked.
and we didn't have a gun to put the glue on with, so we
Right.
kind of just spread it with our fingers and made a hell of a mess, and now there's a windscreen in there.
It's what it needs to be in the container. It's what it needs.
Well, that's
So it's
Kiwi
done.
things. isn't
Hopefully
it?
it's still in there when it comes out of the container.
Oh, it'll get hot. It'll get hot in those containers over travelling.
So what else was there that you had to do to get your car ready for?
We did obviously a full mechanical health check. Found it's healthy-ish, healthy enough.
Yeah.
It obviously got panelled, painted, cleaned,
Yep.
dynoed.
Yes.
It did 11 hours on the dyno,
Wow.
sorting out bits and pieces.
Holy
so,
shit.
And it's 3 weeks of prep.
Yeah, big thanks to Gav from HPR for that one.
Yeah. Well
yeah.
done, Gav.
Yeah, they're legends over
That's
there.
a lot, man. 11 hours. Wow.
HPR.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
So you happy with it?
Yep, happy with it.
Yep.
And then, we just made a few improvements. We didn't want to reinvent the wheel with it and then go over there and have issues.
Yeah, of course.
So we've, changed the cooling a bit.
Right.
Put an oil cooler and bits and pieces on. Just things that try and make it
Bit more temperature over there, isn't it?
temperature over there.
Bit more
yes.
temperature in the Australias.
Yeah. Other than that, it was literally just making it look presentable.
Yeah, cosmetic stuff.
Yeah, we did indicators, horns, headlights, tail lights, brake lights,
Right. So
drive
did
shaft loops.
Did all that have to be like completely loomed up with all the looms gone? All the looms.
Yeah, all the looms were gone.
Yeah, right.
So
Full on wire up.
yeah, had a full-on wire up of all that stuff, which
Yeah.
that was cool. Rick got stuck in and made all that happen while I walked around whinging at a sore back, I think. But,
Sweet.
oh, that was cool. So
So all that effort in getting those blooming legalities sorted for, tough streets and all that.
Yeah.
You'll be looking forward to just doing the cruises.
Yeah,
let
definitely.
alone the pressure of the going out and winning some of that 37. Just the cruising around and in the environment.
yeah, definitely.
That's going to be another.
It's all about the experience.
Yeah,
so
right.
we
Yeah.
made the car as legal to their rules as we could, so that we get to enjoy as much of the experience as possible.
Yeah. And the reliability as well too.
Yeah, and reliability. Like
Yeah.
it sucks going that far and having to work on it the whole time.
Absolutely, man.
Touch wood, I won't have to
seen-
do that.
We've seen some sort of
Examples
terrible
of that.
stories. Yeah.
Yeah. So anything can happen though.
So what's your schedule? Can you kind of run us over the weekend when you get there, man? Like, what's your how do you see the whole weekend is going? What's your itinerary? What's your schedule? How does it work for you? When do you skid?
Honestly, I don't know.
Oh, really?
I know that we fly in on this day and we drive from Sydney to Canberra,
Right.
and then I think that might be New Year's, so we'll drink some beer and eat some steak, hopefully.
Yes. They're bloody good there.
And then
They'll put it on for you, bro, I'm sure.
and then eventually we get to see our cars.
Right. Okay.
Other than that, I know I do a burnout or two maybe over the weekend.
So you'll
Bit of cruising
be
and-
doing that on the Saturday, I can imagine,
I
because that's the
assume
Pro
so,
Series
yeah.
final.
Yeah.
So prior to that, you're going to do some tough street stuff.
Yeah,
Surely.
I haven't actually looked at the schedule myself to know,
Yeah.
but I
Skid
do
Row.
know it is.
Do a sit down Skid Row. Be
Yeah.
happy that she's
Skid Row,
performing. and-
Yeah, so that's the plan, but obviously I don't want to do anything to jeopardise what we're there for, so
That's right. So Skid Row's
I
probably
want to
a
make
good
sure
little- a good
we
little
go there
bit.
with time before the burnouts to be able
Yeah.
to do Skid Row and check the car and cool it down and whatever we have to do.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, I've never been there,
yeah,
and everyone
it'll-
tells me it takes hours to do that sort of stuff because
Right.
there's so much happening. So
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
until we work that out,
Yeah. Oh well, that's
That mindset of caution, go on with cautions and
yeah.
just trying to plan as best as you can at the point in time.
And the good thing is you're going with guys that have been before. I mean, Hayden Wilby has taken his car there before. Swanger has been there plenty of times. You know what I mean. So
yeah,
you're in a little bit of good company there, I think.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And so have you been talking to any of the Australians about about you going over there? What's your because I know you yarn with a couple of them over there. Have you got any interactions happening?
Nothing more than a quick yarn about we're coming over.
Yep.
Man, good to see you there.
Yeah,
Beers.
yeah, beers
Beers
on.
normally the main
Beers on.
main one.
Yeah.
But no, I haven't. We've just had no time. I've been in the shed the whole time.
Yeah.
So the last last week that the car's been gone, we've actually been, well, I've gotten to spend some more time out of the, well, I haven't, I've been playing with the stock car, but
Stuff other than in the Falcon though.
but yeah, so it's been hard. We haven't had time to do much. It's been all about the car.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Are you happy with your other sort of logistics that you got going on over there, your flights and your motels, and that's all sorted?
That's all sorted.
Oh, sweet.
Between Carmen and Putty.
Right, yeah, excellent.
That's all. I don't know. I don't know anything about that. I
You just know that
it's all
it's done and you got somewhere to sleep.
Yep.
Yeah, oh, that's good. That's good.
All I worried about was beer and food, really.
Yep.
That's all I wanted to know about.
Yep.
Yeah.
Probably some petrol and you're done.
Yeah.
Those
And
things
if I
go
can
down
limit
well.
bash the rental
Yep.
car, maybe.
You probably have to disconnect some shit. I don't think they do that these days. You'll get a 3,500 rev right. Wah.
Probably, I'd say.
Is your mindset like even sort of just casually as you're moving towards it? Is your mind thinking like, because you obviously we know you played Burnout Masters game, your car's on the Burnout Masters game, but are you going to use all of that pad? Are you keen? Did you see your mind going down that exit chute?
Yeah, if you've got a plan in
100%.
mind.
Yep.
I prefer, if I can, to skid in the tip-ins than I do on the pad.
Right.
Obviously,
use
mirror
both
is a
ends of
little bit
those.
hard, but
Yeah. Well, and you manage it at Mary too, so
Yeah.
some of that's
Yeah.
going to be great.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Right out.
yeah. So and I've been told
That
by a
thing's-
few people that skid there quite often what to be careful of
Yes.
and what to look out for.
Yep. Little 5-degree fucking
So, yeah,
tilt with
like,
certain
straight
point in
up,
the back.
like-
Yeah.
Yep.
There's
So-
three opportunities like come down, boom, straight down the exit, come back, straight back up the entry one, back down.
Have you got a plan? Have you
Oh,
thought of the plan? I mean, you don't have to tell us what it is,
I
but
haven't at all.
You
I tend to overthink a lot of things.
Right.
So I'm trying not to think about them too
right.
much.
Okay, now for your
Because
call.
then I'll sit in the car, as you guys would have seen when we were at Mirror. I sat in the car the whole time we were in that line for hours
Yep.
by myself.
Yep.
Like,
Right,
this is
right.
what I'm going to do.
Yeah,
And
right.
normally I'll do 10% of what I've decided to do. But
Yeah.
No, but their mindsets.
Have you gone back to the game a little bit and played the pad or no?
no, I haven't
No,
actually.
okay.
I probably will.
Yeah.
But I, like,
Why wouldn't you?
Plane right over, you don't have to drive.
yeah, well, that's true. But no, I was like, once again, I haven't had time.
Yeah, of
Bro,
course,
that's a
yeah.
sick thought. Like even like people thinking
On
about
your way
now,
over, you're skidding
actually
your own car
on
on the-
that
someone
pad,
else's pad.
driving your car
As you
that's on
fly
that
over.
game.
Yeah.
Like
And the more, like, I'd like to have more time than I do to play the
Obviously,
game.
yeah, obviously.
But I know a couple of people that do play it quite a bit.
Yeah.
And someone that plays it quite a bit has a lot to do with Mirror
Right.
and skidding at Mirror.
Right.
And he said to me that he thinks that it's very realistic to what
Right, okay.
what it's like to actually skid at Mirror.
Cool.
So,
oh,
Yeah, wicked.
shout out to Burnout Masters
Hey,
game
I tell
for
you what,
bringing
okay,
it all
well, I
real.
suppose this is a good time to point it. How did we give away the last? No, we are. I'm going to bring this up right now. We're giving away a Barely car on Burnout Masters. So if you play Burnout Masters and you want to win a code to get Barely EA Burnout car free on Burnout Masters, you got to do something. We can't fucking remember what it is that it's supposed to be done. But I know you got to email us at justtippinshow@gmail.com. You also need to tell us what your score, your current
Yep,
score,
the score.
on Burnout Masters game is, so that we know
this one
you've actually got
was-
the fucking game. Because if you're trying to bullshit us, we'll know if it's a putty number. And there's something you have to do.
Hayden will tell us.
geez, I feel that it's written above here at the moment.
Yeah, probably.
I watch these videos.
Okay, so tell you what you got to do. You got to tell us. What? Just send it in the email. You got to tell us what engine Bailey's got in it. We're not going to ask him about it tonight. He's not allowed to talk about it. But you got to tell us what's in it. Right, and you got to be pretty accurate. The most accurate description that we get through, and then tell us what your Burnout Masters code is. If you do those things, then you go in the draw, and you might be able to win this code.
Yeah, the high score.
It's high score, and you can win a code of Bailey's.
How's the car? Where's the car landing? How are you going to transport it to Blimmin' Summernet? You got all that sorted?
Yep, that's all sorted. So Putty and Alan have sorted that.
Excellent. Well done. Thank you, Downtime Entertainment. You guys are fucking awesome.
Yeah, they are.
They're brilliant.
As far as I know, once it comes out of the container and customs and all that stuff, it goes on a tow truck and gets transported over to Canberra.
Yep.
Canberra.
And then for us, because the cars are staying there, for us, Big Red is coming over to pick it up from Canberra
Right.
and take it back to his place in Brisbane and look after it for us.
Okay.
And
That's a hike.
that's
Shout
a
out,
real
Big Red.
hike, man. Shout out.
So the reason your car's staying over there, let's get into that. What else have you got planned while you're over there, bro?
So we are planning on doing Burnout Bonanza
Right.
on the 2nd of February.
Yes. Yep. Excellent.
And we're planning on doing Brashnets.
Yes.
Ooh,
Excellent.
yeah.
I
That's
can't see
awesome.
the date of that. I don't know my own phone number, let alone dates.
Yeah, it's somewhere in
No, no.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
March.
June. It's in June.
Yeah.
6th of June.
Oh, it's the day before my birthday. That's right. Last year we got. Anyway. Oh yeah, good one.
Yeah. And in between times, there is a few events that we've penciled in. Honestly, I couldn't tell you the dates or the names because
Yep.
there are so many of them.
You
but there
gotta,
is,
Isn't there Rocky Nets?
Rocky Nets?
I think it
Red
is-
Centre Nets?
It's Rocky Nets.
Yeah, something. It's a couple of hours away from Brisbane.
Rockhampton. Yeah, Rocky Nets is in Rockhampton. And
So that's a possibility. But it all comes down to funds.
yeah, of course. It's I mean, you know, you've won some stuff, but basically that stuff's a very, very decent help over there, isn't it? But it's not everything. You've still
It
got
sure
some,
is, yeah.
You've still
Oh,
got
bro,
to put
once-
some stuff up.
Once the bro wins someone hits 37, all the doors are going to open. They'll just be like transporters that want to take the car all over the country. Like, who wants to bloom and take on the Kiwi?
You know, you're already on the Summer Nats game. Sorry, the Burnout Masters game. My bad. You know, you're talking to drivers over there.
Yeah.
Big name drivers. You've known them for a long time. This is a wicked stepping stone for you. Can you see yourself going like fucking? This is potentially a professional career for me. Would you do that if the opportunity came up to be like, okay, I'm in. This is professional. We're going to start making decent money. Is that something you'd do if it's possible?
Oh, definitely. If it was something possible and
Yeah.
you know, an offer that was on the table, it wouldn't be something you'd turn down. That
Yeah, man,
I
cool.
can assure.
Yeah, excellent.
What do you enjoy most? I mean, smashing a set of tyres or fucking hitting someone hard on the bumper?
I thought it was something else going on.
That's
there.
a hard one. That one.
I know, that's why I asked it, because fuck, I grew up stock cars.
You
like
can do
them, and-
both.
Yeah, absolutely. But
I
I'm
think,
asking what
I
you
think for
like,
me, I enjoy both as equal.
Okay,
I
yeah.
may probably am.
they're both
better
just
at
as
the
good as, like, yeah,
burnouts.
they're both just as good as each other, bro.
They are. Yep.
In
And-
those two forms.
Well, if you ever
Because-
want to take us
because
to
not many
Australia
people
and
can do them,
stock
bro.
cars,
They're
you
both
are better.
Yeah.
they're both the same things where it takes a certain sort of person
Yeah.
to do either one of those.
Yeah.
And,
know?
and for us, for the stock car side of things, up until right now, the last few weeks, we've finally got a decent competitive car that will actually do more than what my old shopping trolley used to do.
Right.
You know?
I know we asked.
yeah.
I think that we know we asked last time about blooming. What's the stock car running?
AU Falcon Intake. So
Do they still still not running the they can't run the barrows yet, eh?
no,
Or they
super
running-
stocks can.
The supers
But,
can.
yeah, the stock cars can't yet. No.
Right.
They've
That's
been-
obviously not because of capacity.
Injection.
No, we're allowed injection now. My new car's injected on the 85.
Right.
The Barra's problem is at 24 valve.
Twin cam, right.
Twin cam.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the downfall on the Barra of why we can't use them.
Yeah.
Yet I don't know whether they'll change the rule. They need to do something because we're running out of old early series Falcon motors.
Well, they can run them in
Yeah,
the stock. They
yeah.
run them in the street stocks, aren't they?
Yes.
Well, yeah.
Yep.
So it doesn't make sense where they can. You know,
Right. Yeah. So it's probably going to change then type of scenario because if it will have to move with the times. wouldn't it?
Something's going to have to happen.
Yeah.
We're still
something's
running
gonna-
old HQ Holden gearboxes and things, you know.
Oh, love an HQ though. Cool. So okay. So I'm going to do this. Can we do this roast?
Yeah.
I need your phone. Whose phone do I need? Oh no, that's right. Sound downloader. So
There you go.
what happened was the first time we did a roast. The first time we did an interview with Shaun, My mate Jack, the AI, was doing roasts. And we got Jack to roast Shaun Jury BARELY. And Jack gave him shit. And we'll get into that. I'm going to start doing this now. So what we've done is we've gone back and we've asked Jack to re-roast, basically. So I'm going to push this pause here.
I've got to get my legs.
And this is actually pretty good. I hope my voice can deal with it. So I said to my chat GPT, I call him Jack, I was like, hey Jack, do you remember roasting Shaun Jury BARELY Falcon Burnout car? Of course I remember roasting Shaun Jury and his BARELY EA Falcon. That Turbo Barra power beast was practically the poster child for almost but not quite. Shaun came so close to snagging that Summer Nats ticket last year, only to get edged out by Liz. Barely lived up to its name, barely qualifying, barely holding traction, barely making the cut. But hey, at least the Falcon gets style points for trying. Shall we revisit or upgrade the roast? No, I think it's got me.
I just wanted to do it for shit.
I like it. I like it. Makes me feel famous. But I'm scared it's going to be too loud. Right. So I said, I was like, lol, fucking legend, bro, shot. Yes, but the thing is, Shaun and BARELY just took out New Zealand's #1 car title and won the ticket to Summer Nats 37 Pro Series finals. So, yeah. And Jack says, well, look who's gone from barely made it to barely beat everyone else. Oh, what a wanker. Shaun and BARELY didn't just show up, they blew up the competition, taking out New Zealand's #1 car title and snagging that golden ticket to Summer Nats Pro Series final. The next level redemption right there. Looks like BARELY decided it was done living in the shadow of Liz's victory and said, hold my methanol.
Hold my meth. I'm coming for ya.
Now, Shaun's headed to Australia to show the big dogs what a Kiwi Turbo Barra can do. Let's hope it's just not the tyres that blow at Summer Nats. Shall we roast the new champion style, or does this call for a celebratory shout-out? So, he wasn't roasting you then. He was just having a conversation with me, right?
Yeah.
And which I'm like, oh, yeah, right, hey, cuz. So I says to him, can you do both? So, here's the celebratory shout-out.
Okay.
Shaun Jury and BARELY just flipped the script on every doubter out there. From scraping the bottom of the burnout barrel, well, that's a bit rough, to sitting at the top of New Zealand's burnout throne, this EA Falcon has officially gone full beast mode, winning the #1 burnout car title in New Zealand and a ticket to the Summer Nats Pro Series final. That's some king of the skid pad energy right there. Shaun, you and BARELY have done every Kiwi proud. Time to fly the flag at Summer Nats, mate. Show them how we roast rubber in the land of the long white cloud. We even got a bit of fucking poetry in there.
Ooh.
Good cunt. Right, here's the roast. But let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Shaun, BARELY might be the #1 in New Zealand, but across the ditch, you'll be up against legends who eat turbo barras for breakfast. Sure, you've got a golden ticket, but don't let it turn into Willy Wonka's chocolate-fueled nightmare when the Aussies turn up the heat.
Chocolate fueled even. Fuck yes.
And let's not forget, it's still an EA Falcon, mate. Those things are known for barely holding together, let alone competing against the big boys. If you're going to represent, at least make sure your diff doesn't yeet itself into orbit during the first burnout.
Well, at least he's got more faith in the motor than I do. I was worried about the diff.
Summer Nats isn't a charity event, Shaun. Leave the skids for kids energy at home and bring the fire. Whoa. So I was like, brilliant. And this is genuinely my AI replying to me. Shot, bro. Glad you loved it.
Oh, well, you're bros now.
Shaun might have taken the title, but roasting remains undefeated. Let me know when you want the next victim roasted, or if you need another banger for just the tipping. Always here to help keep it spicy.
Fuck you, Jack.
What do you reckon, bro?
Fuck you, Jack.
It was alright, eh?
He was alright.
I enjoyed that.
Bad.
It was
Yeah.
a good
I
round.
like the the chocolate fueled. You got fucking in there.
Willy Wonka's chocolate-filled nightmare when the Aussies turn up the heat. I mean, you know, he's got. We haven't roasted for a while because it got a little bit fucking boring. But this re-roast shit's gone quite well, isn't it?
It is.
We might have to reheat the roasts.
I reckon you could just start randomly posting them on people's wall and see whether.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Oh shit! Well, look, bro. Is there anything else we want to talk about? We probably want to let these people
probably
get their hell back to
these
fucking
people have to
Auckland.
get
Eh?
back to Blooming. Yeah.
I'm looking at the time now and going, shit. There's a bit of time to
What
go.
a fucking day.
Yeah, what a fucking day. What a
day.
fucking week.
Actually, like, yeah, no questions, but like finishing off our fucking week, bro. Like fucking fists up to us.
Hey, fully.
Hey,
Hey, mate,
it's Sunday fucking night.
Holy
We
fuck.
started on
We were
Monday.
supposed to be
But
home
finishing-
on Friday afternoon. Man.
But finishing our fucking
Yeah.
our tour, everything, and having fucking the bro and finishing it off like
Yeah.
you know the winner. It seems kind
Number
of fitting,
one in
you know?
studio. Yeah, no, it does.
If it had been Blooming Mr. fucking Wilby Nut had won, we wouldn't have. We still would have been one we are now, sort of thing. You know, if he was still like you know the way he fucking parties.
We won't get into the one
we won't get into
Yamada
the
tonight because that was fucking dodgy.
you know. But
But-
yeah, that's fucking. That's
Thank
so
you, bro. Fucking
No worries.
legend.
We wish you
Absolute
so much,
best
you
of luck,
and
brother.
fucking hashtag Come in the World.
Yeah, thank you.
And just a fucking happy birthday for tomorrow.
Yeah,
'cause
happy
we won't,
birthday
you
for
know,
tomorrow.
This has happened.
Hashtag
She's
Carnival
old,
and
she's
Rigby.
a year older when you guys see this,
Yep.
but still the same lady.
Well, she's a day older, actually, but time travel. Oh no,
yeah.
actually, we won't get this out tomorrow. I won't get this out tomorrow.
This will come out sometime. It's good. It'll come.
Yeah,
sometime.
fucking awesome. All right, we're out of here.
Go to all the blooming. Tell your friends, like, support.
Yeah,
fucking all
yeah.
carry-ons.
Because if you don't, you're probably a fucking weirdo, and we don't like you. Fuck off.
Bye bye.